What's up, guys? Welcome back to my kitchen cooking with Gerald. On today's episode, I'm making a Cajun seafood boil. Not just a Cajun seafood boil, but I'm going to incorporate that all into a Cajun seafood boil potato salad. Want to learn more about it? Stay tuned on this episode of Cooking with Gerald. Hey, welcome back to my kitchen today, everybody. Today I'm making something new that I'm creating. I wanted to have a seafood boil, but I have seafood boils all the time, so I wanted to try something different. So if we're trying something different, I'm gonna make some seafood boil potato salad. Yeah, seafood boiled potato salad. And to start off, normally I would have red potatoes, but they didn't have any in the store today, so I just bought my russet potatoes, which is what I make my potato salad with anyway. I don't use the other ones because I like my potato salad chunky, but also creamy, like mashed potato as well. So you got the potatoes, you have your fresh corn, some smoked sausage. I'm gonna put a couple eggs, boil a couple eggs, some lemon juice or lemon, garlic, onion, some mustard. What I would suggest doing is using Creole mustard too. Some ginger, some Miracle Whip or whatever mayonnaise or salad dressing of your choice. I love Miracle Whip. I have snow crab, I have crawfish, and I have shrimp. And what I'm gonna do is boil it in the seafood boil mix. It's Florida garlic butter crab and shrimp boil. I'm going to boil the potatoes in that, and I'm also going to boil the shrimp, and I'm going to boil the snow crab shells. I'm going to take the snow crab out of the shells and put the shells in there along with the crawfish shells as well. I'm going to pull the tails out and put that in there. And the reason I'm doing that is so that it will give the potatoes more of a seafood taste. So I'm pretty much making like a seafood stock. And then I'll drain them off and won't use any of the shells, but just pretty much the potatoes. They'll be saturated with that. And then to make my mayonnaise, I'm going to create like a seafood boil butter sauce mix without the butter. And I'm going to mix that in with the mayonnaise or Miracle Whip to come up with a salad dressing to toss the potatoes in. So let me go ahead and get started. I need to peel my potatoes. I need to get my seafood, deshelled, and I'll be back. And corn off the cob, and I'll be back. All right, guys, as you can see, the potatoes and the eggs are done boiling. I can strain these and then rinse them off. Meanwhile, I have my skillet over here. And what I'm going to do with skillets is saute my onions, garlic, and I'm going to also, once that softens up, add this corn to it. Let me start all over. I'm going to add the corn, and I'm also going to add the sausage, smoked sausage right here to it. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and add in my seasoning to bloom that a little bit. Take it off the stove, let it cool for a minute, then I'll add it to my Miracle Whip. So let's go ahead and get started. I also have a little olive oil, garlic flavored olive oil in there. And I'll add some butter to that once I add the sauce to it. a little butter. Onion. Just a little bit of garlic. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and add my corn in there. Continue to let that cook for a little bit. So that's perfect. That's done. Add a little bit more butter. Turn the heat down. This is some seafood butter sauce that I bought. I have one that's regular and one that's garlic flavored. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of that to the skillet. Ooh, that may have been too much. Ooh. And this is a little bit of the garlic. That's enough. Excuse me. All right, so I'm putting this right here like this to balloon it, which means to cook the spices. Ooh, go ahead and turn that off. I'm gonna add a little vinegar to it, about a teaspoon. And some pickled ginger, about a tablespoon. A little lemon juice. I was going to use a fresh lemon, but I'm not going to now. Brighten it up a little bit. And I'm also going to add a little chili sauce. About a tablespoon of that. And that's it. Take this off the fire and let both of these cool down. I'm going to strain the butter from off of that. And I will be back. Alright guys, I'm not finished. I gotta have my shrimp. But you know what? I'm gonna cut these in half. And that's it. So I'm gonna cook these shrimp, and then I'm just gonna throw the other meat in there to kind of heat it up, because I did have them in there with the raw shrimp. But I want to make sure that the shrimp is cooked through first. Going forward, I would suggest cooking these when you cook the corn. So that way you'll know that they're done for sure, which I can tell if they're done or if they're not done. Alright, so looks like this is done. Right. So I'm gonna let this cool down. Mix it in with my mayonnaise, then I'm gonna come back and throw this crab and crawfish in the skillet by itself to heat it up just a little bit to make sure that it's not raw, because I did have a raw shrimp in there. All right, guys, so I'm back. Here's my bowl. All right, so I'm a Miracle Whip. Now I didn't make a lot of potatoes, so I don't need a lot of salad dressing. Let me say that's gonna be about enough. This is the mix I had. And while I'm waiting on that, I'm gonna go ahead and strain some of the oil from this up in here. Like that, and go ahead and heat up my crab and crawfish. All right. Delicious. I'm gonna put just a little bit more seasoning. This time I'm gonna use some Creole seasoning, or if you have Old Bay, you can use Old Bay. Just like a half of a teaspoon. Good. A little mustard, not much. right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add the potatoes in. All right. Crab is done. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in shrimp. The shrimp, corn, and the sausage, and that butter I had in there with it. And now the crab and crawfish. And I'll be right back. So I'm back. I have my eggs. And I'm just going to toss all this together. Or fold it together, rather. You don't want to stir it, you just want to fold it. Because you don't want to break the meat up any more than it is. That was a perfect amount of dressing too. Well, that's it. I will be back to plate. All right, guys, so there you have it. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. If this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed and you love what you saw today. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell in the top right-hand corner so that you are notified each time I do upload a new video. And don't forget to share this video, as well as leave me some comments. Let me know what you thought about the recipe. Let me know how you would make it. And also, if you have any other suggestions for dishes that you'd like me to make, please leave those down there as well. Until next time, stay safe. God bless.